This video shows an IATF auditor undertaking a part of an IATF 16949 remote audit at a certified client. Watch this video and see if this aspect of the remote audit is undertaken effectively. So, Carl, in the review of the production performance data, I noticed that against a scrap target of 1%, the figure of the last month was 1.6%. What I would like to see is how is the scrap data collected at the machines, and then follow that process through and look at how the scrap material is disposed of at the end of the process.
Yep, if it would be better, I can take you down to the inspectors area and we can ask one of the inspectors to talk us through the process.
That would be great. I would really like to talk to people that are involved in the process. So if you could take the camera down to the area and then we could follow that process through, that would be great.
Okay, I'll see you in 1 minute.
Okay, yeah, I'll wait. See you in 1 minute.
Cheers.
So, Carl, now we're on the shop floor then. I would like to follow through the process of management of scrap. Can you get somebody to explain that to me?
Yep, so me and Kat are now at the machine. I'll pass you over to Kat. She can explain the process of how she identifies scrap and what happens to them. So if I just...
Okay. Hello. So, for example, we have first machine, which is 31, and I have to check scrap every hour. Then when we started, the scrap have to be checking straight away when we started. So can you hold it up for me? I have few scrap.
Right, okay.
Which they have a wrong color. And then now I need to book them in the system. I see.
So if you can, take me through the process of booking in.
Yeah, I need to check what's wrong with those parts. So they can have, for example, different color. They can have some contamination. Then they can have like short, which is like missing kind of the parts or something. And then I need to book them in the system. That's machine 31. I've got number, which is correct with work instruction, which is on the machine. Then there is my reject.
Right.
Need to add it, click like add it. I've got 3 parts. You okay to see them?
Yeah, no, I can see that. That's perfect.
All right. Then I have to press button next. And then I've got full of the list. Reason, which I'm supposed to choose what's wrong with those parts. So them 3 have a color, and also could be a contamination. So I have to choose the contamination and then report it. That's
right,
goes success. And then after next shot, that's supposed to refresh and then show me, as we have a 3 total reject shots. So that's...
No, I understand that. And then what will happen to the scrap parts?
The scrap going to the bin, which we have on the, I will show you. So we have to go to the bins area.
And do you take them to the bins, or is that done by the operator?
No, operator, they're not allowed to take any scrap from a red tube, only quality. That's me and other people from my staff. And then we have them bins, and they also have a name, which name is it of the parts and a number. Well, obviously I know all of them, so I know where they go supposed to. Them which we have it supposed to go here, which is nylon.
Right, and can you regrind, and can any of that?
Oh, I lost the connection.
That material be reground? Regrind any of that material?
Regrind, yeah, we have regrind, which is here.
Yeah, no problem. I understand the connection.
Losing signal.
And can you Can you regrind all of the material? Or is that only certain types of material you can regrind?
We not regrind any material at the moment. We only have a mixed. Say again? You have to ask the setter. Well, all of the material which we have here. What do you mean exactly, like a mix?
Yeah, so at the end of the scrap, are you allowed to use any of the scrap material for regrind, or do you dispose of the scrap material?
No, they're going to scrap the material. They're only going to them bins.
Right.
And
Right.
then they're
Okay,
also
thank
going
you
to
very
the
much
bins
for showing
outside.
me. Okay, thank you very much for showing me that then. I will follow up on that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The auditor started with referring to the client's scrap data, which was above the target. The auditor was distracted by the client representative offering to take the auditor to the shop floor. And before that, the auditor did not collect any evidence of the action that was being taken by the client to address the scrap issue. He then followed the trail to the way that the scrap data was being collected. It appeared that the organization had an online system for collecting the scrap data, including reason code, which appeared to be a good system. He then followed the trail to the disposal of the scrap, including questioning whether any of the scrap material was reused, for example, reground. It is evident in the video that one of the issues faced in doing any remote audit is connectivity issues, maybe in changing the zones from Wi-Fi to 4G, for example, when they went down onto the shop floor. This is the reason that IATF stress that in the preparation of any audit, that connectivity is checked as part of the audit preparation, especially in the shop floor areas where, for example, Wi-Fi or 4G signals may not be as strong as for the office areas. Although it was good that the auditor was following up on the performance of the scrap data, which indeed was over target, he did not investigate the reasons and the action taken for improving the performance against the scrap target. It was good practice to follow the audit trail to investigate the process for collecting and disposing of the scrap material. In auditing this requirement, 8.7.1.7 non-conforming product disposition should be audited, which really challenges the organization on how are they effectively disposing of any scrap material. And finally, it may be then that questions on the use of regrind material were directed at the wrong person. It seemed to be evident that the person that the auditor was asking the questions of did not understand the question. It's essential, whether it be a remote or on-site audit, that the audit questions are always directed at the right people. And if the auditor does not get an effective answer, then they follow that up with another relevant person.